Alright, folks, we are going into game one. I am currently doing this solo because poor TTO is on the phone. He's going to have to get a Discord stream. Like a freaking nerd. Anyways, we'll see if this doesn't cause any disasters.
Okay, I had to make a phone call, sorry.
Alright.
But I'm, oh.
You could have pressed the join button, but yeah. You'll be
I wasn't
streaming
even
from
looking
my
at
screen.
computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
It is what it is. I think my computer can handle this without bricking itself, so we can just run like this for the first game.
Cool.
Unfortunately, it means that you're going to have to deal with my camera work. So,
That's alright.
it's going to be just like everybody else who's watching this.
So Cursed Hollow picked by...
Picked by the side of CC on the left. Which is why MLG gets the first pick. So it looks like we've got the Kelsier, got Filth, and Valimar instantly locks to Lucio. Yeah, I totally didn't see that one coming.
The ETC ban stands out for me.
Yeah, it is weird.
Is something ETC counters that,
I have no idea. Well, if I may speculate, the one thing I'd ban ETC on this map for is the global presence.
I agree.
So it might be that this was a plan on CC to bait Lucio out and then take the Dahaka, and then maybe make a clean run of it by grabbing the Falstead. It would give them a lot more strategic mobility on this map. But in that case, why take the Diablo, right?
Yeah, well, Diablo into Lucio is never terrible. Although I think the Lucio can play it well.
This is Valimar we're talking about, and he is the king of cock-blocking charges. So, I don't know.
Well, if they throw an Abba in there like we did for in-houses, then maybe they make it work.
What, double Diablo?
No, it was... Actually, the clone was Blaze, and it worked out well.
Wait, are you talking about that cursed game where Valimar was playing Samuro and Psycho was on Abathur?
No, Valimar was on Lucio. It was just an in-house game. Anyway,
yeah.
we can talk about the match.
Yeah, Genji ban. That's weird. None of these teams are fighting against Dicey. That's a joke. You should be laughing right now. You're not
TPX. Oh, I'm still thinking about the draft, man. You think we'll see a Medivh?
Not really. But if one of these teams doesn't take Falstad, I will be slightly surprised. Oh, hey, there it is.
There we go.
Yeah. These are looking like some nice drafts. So far, I honestly want to give it to CC. On the side. I'm not calling them by their full name, just for the record. That name.
Just so I get the names right. CC's left.
CC's left. Mommy's Little Gamers is on the right. Maev and Urel. Huh. I'd almost say that looks like a normal comp, but you see, that would require this to be MLG playing normally, and that's a Tracer last pick. Whew, remember what I said about liking CC's draft? Yeah, I'm sorry, I gotta walk back on those words.
I think both teams are very capable, like, as far as none of them lost it in draft, is what I'll say.
Yeah, just I feel like CC could have won draft if they just had more wave clear, or if they had more structural DPS. Like their ability to siege is gonna be pretty bad outside of Falstad finding good numbers on a side push.
I mean, they're playing the map, right? They're playing their globals anyway.
Congrats. You're up against a Hanzo Lucio Muradin that can stall while Maev takes camps and Urel can double soak. Like, global advantage only matters insofar as you can take and force good fights, and yeah, know if they're going to be able to reliably do that. The Hawk is great on this map because it's big, but he's also kind of bad at team fighting on this map because it's so damn big. Anyways, here's... I just could... Ah, my god. Why am I like this? Control-Shift-S. It's Control-Shift-S, not Control-Alt-S. Oh my god. Yeah, you want to do the roll call for CC?
Sure. All right, so on the left side, we've got CPX on the Tracer, Down Yours on the Rhaegar, Oxygen Vince on the Diablo, Red Robot on the Dehaka, and Yeah Boy on the Falstad.
As for the crew on MLG, we have Valamar and Lucio, Mason Blaze on Maev, Kelsier on Hanzo, Gotfilth on the Muradin, and lastly, Roger is playing Nurel.
Nurel starting top.
Yeah. 10 out of 10, we'll do again.
What builds do we have for Falstad in particular?
It's NA. That's what to be expected. Kelsier, a little bit aggressive, chips out Diaboy. Roger has a little bit of priority on Soak, as does Mason Blaze. Falstat's flying down. It's going to be up against the URL. I mean, bleh. Kelsier's rotating down. Godfield's potentially looking for a gank. I would not want to be Yaboy right now. Not going to be fun. Ooh, there's a Storm Bolt. Then Yaboy dies. That's first blood in first minute. That is one spicy
Tactical.
kill.
He wanted to get to the Giants in time.
Nah, you lose a whole bunch of stacks that way. Kelsier is doing a whole bunch of stalling. That's going to be a several globes of burn, and Mason Blaze is taking that camp super fast. Like, honestly, though, at this point, if I were Vince, I'd be saying, fuck it, I want to go into this Bruiser camp and try to do a 5-man invade. But then again, I also have the omniscient perspective of being able to see everything all at once thanks to the glorious mini-map of the Observer mode.
And by default, you always want to invade, so...
True, but this time I'm right. Oh, good tactics from CC. Holding the camp like this does give them the opportunity to play it defensively. Basically means that neither of these are going to do... Oh, no! Godfield could have jumped that and it would have been so funny. It would have been a bad idea, though.
Yeah.
There was an attempt, but Yaboy is not going to get caught out twice.
Is Filth stacking, or,
Filth is...
wind?
T is actually... Yeah, third wind. Sledgehammer, though? Nice.
Yeah, a block wouldn't have done much into a Tracer.
True. And stacking is kind of a meme talent that you only take against teams.
Don't finish that sentence.
I'm not finishing that sentence. Like, big push power is what I was gonna say. But that's me. You know, that's me making fun of your team.
Yeah, whatever. We, definitely didn't have an impact in the game either way. But I think you didn't have many stacks by the end of the game.
True, I didn't have many stacks at all.
Alright, so Giants are going to be pushing, time that up well with objective.
Yeah, both teams are in a good position. But Daka can leave, and Roger's going to be stuck there, so this is potentially a 5v4 if they really want the trib. I think MLG is going to grab this one eventually, though. Gotfilth is definitely going to get caught out here. Ooh. But Vince doesn't get a chance to hit him. And now Vince is on anchor, so it's going to be difficult for MLG to step back into this point. Red Robot's probably looking for a drag, gets a dude in. Vince is channeling. And it looks like eventually Red Robot's going to be able to rotate. Blaze and Yaboy are trading out in mid, so very little Soak is being lost right now, but MLG is still ahead. We have 7s out now.
The relic pretty if I'm not mistaken.
Another face check into this bush, well, ability check into this bush. Vince is in a bad way now. Oh, Valamar doesn't catch for Q, and he takes a massive amount of damage.
Collecting souls there. Oh no.
Oh, there goes a pulse set. Oh, Kelsier's in trouble. Still has his jump, I think. Massive Maev damage. Kelsier's still alive.
Oh.
Down Yours is going to go down next. Seapunk might get the kill. No, Kelsier's still alive. No, Kelsier goes down to Vince with a great charge. But Vince is probably going to die for that.
He's getting souls before he dies.
True.
Oh, that came back. He might have lived.
Yeah, I think that's the first trip to MLG. All according to prediction.
Up a level.
Yeah. Got filth. Lands another out of the bush Stormball, and we see a little bit of B-stepping. Looks like Red Robot's out-dueling Roger, but that's not really what you wanted Tahaka to do, to be honest.
I mean, he had to clear the Giants.
Yeah,
it wasn't a favorable trip for them.
He absolutely could have intervened given when the Giants were cleared. He had one of them cleared before that fight even started. Oh, look at Valimar catching that, and Vince going through the wall. Well, through the minion wave, I mean.
My dog just audibly farted so loud. And it's gonna reach.
Fortunately, I didn't hear it. Roger. Playing pretty aggressively. Vince and Cpog are looking for the intercept, but they're not going to get any kills here. Unless Kelser just up and walks in. Wait, no, Vince is in lane now. Filth is in lane. Oh, it looks like we're going to see a yellow kill. No.
Well,
Tracer's forced out. Slowed.
Right?
Yeah, there goes Cpog. Disc does not land. Cleanse. Doesn't really connect. Vince is going to drop now. Yeah. Yeah, we know how this is going, I think.
Consolation, Falstad pushing away top.
The MLG crew is incredibly dominated right now.
Yeah. And it's not crazy deep push either for Monzo or Fussy.
Yeah, boys snuck some good value up top here. That is what I think the only big win condition for the crew of CC.
Oh, poor tower.
So, got Filth scouting out that bruiser. He's getting wall mode here, but Valimar is acting on escort duty this entire time. I gotta say, one of the things to watch about Valimar is just how he always finds where the most dangerous point is for his team. I mean, look at Viz. Viz is just not allowed to play the game.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Oh, he tries to mount up again, and Valimar is there, just chasing him down.
The choice is simple.
That's 2 of 3. Definitely gonna hit 13 first.
Yeah. But not before this first tribute happens. Oh, Mason Blaze catches Cpog.
Bot 4. It's
Red Robot looking for a pick, does not catch anything.
Cleanse down.
If you're God Filth and Kelsier here, you have to play it safe. Or you just throw a Stormbolt onto Vince and make his life miserable. You got two camps pushing, both of which are going to do massive damage. Red Robot left before he could kill either giant. Yeah, boy is going to be clearing this out, but eventually he's going to have to start moving. Vince doesn't have a stall here. I think they're just going to get cursed.
Now they clap.
Vince is silenced, double arrow, Gus denies. But those giants are pushing unabated now. Well, Giant is pushing unabated now. And Vince, I don't like Vince's odds. He's still in deep shit. Oh, we might have a big turn here. And Red Robot's really low. He might be the first to drop in this fight.
Oh.
No. Just a pure stalemate. And right now, if you're CC, you needed that turn to result in a kill. Because every fort is falling. Like, I don't know about you, but ooh, Red Robot goes down. Yeah, it looks to me like bot lane is opened up to be a win con for MLG. They can just reach out and grab it if they want to. They've got the numbers, they've got the damage. Oh, what the devil? I really wish we could rewind that because that Muradin found a kill.
Yeah,
I saw it. Give him the axe. That's crazy. Oh, I don't like Vince's odds now. I don't think he has to charge. No, he does.
Yeah. But he's still.
There goes Souls.
25 souls.
But yeah, the gate is now down in bot lane. Oh, man. MLG is going to take another win here.
Definitely pretty comfortable. I don't know. Gus 20 can always win a game, right?
They're not going to get to Gus 20.
Hey, objectives are reset. You get one, you've bought yourself.
There are two bosses, both of which hit almost directly on a keeps. Either of those can potentially set up a win angle.
Tank killer online
Yeah.
for boss dash.
This is a potentially good read on the side of CC. If they can take this boss off the map, they might have a chance, but look at the difference in clear speed between these two bosses.
Yeah. Well, Falstad's not there, and Falstad's part of the clear speed with Q and then
Yeah.
1.
The thing about what it means in terms of differences in positioning when it comes to the bosses, Roger's going to clear out this lane. This camp is going to be stolen. Basically, this gate is going to be down by the time the boss actually makes it there. They're going to have to defend, and they can't really afford to be in this position. One of those giants is going to go down.
Uh-oh. I think Falstad can die there.
They've got a giant pushing still. They're in a position where they can take over the win here. They've got 16 incoming. The Hawk is split pushing. His only push is there. That's why we've got Filth is waiting there. Good mark.
Filth
being
playing...
Oh,
Did you cast
there
the
goes
last
Vince.
move?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
The Hawk is burrowing in now, but it's too late, I think. The keep's already in. Roger, highly disruptive, lands a stun on 4.
Oh, Aeromith. Okay.
Absorbing is happening, allowing Gutfilth to dive. I think this keep goes down. Vince is probably next.
It does, but if they live, tragic.
Gutfilth doesn't unlock into that shot.
Okay. What's going on with their blue boss?
It's gonna die before it takes keep by a huge margin.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, this trade was deeply unfavorable. But that's just
Well, yeah, you were behind before it started, so.
I mean,
So what I was gonna say is, Filth played KTZ last week on.
oh yeah, that
positioning-
game like a flanker. I know, it was so funny.
He was more passively positioned on Muradin, which you can't be more aggressive, but I thought it was funny that he was more passively positioned on Muradin than KTZ.
Oh, of course, it does speak to the difference of caliber between the sets of opponents.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, were these, other than 30K, the best teams in Storm?
CC is an amalgam of several good teams. I think they're probably either 3rd or 4th seed in the current heroic roster, but MLG's a machine right now. They're realistically like, yeah, 3rd or 4th best seed, top seed of last Storm team, and they're still one continuous unit that has been playing together for a while now.
Yeah, so these guys are trying to take off the best teams in North America, and now they're...
Now they're bullying everyone else.
We can hope for complacency, right?
Robots.
Alright.
Busy clearing. Yeah, I think it's just a free
did
point for
Hanzo-
kills here.
Curious if Hanzo went Pierce or tank kill?
Probably tank kill.
Yeah, tank kill. Yeah.
I have been on the receiving end of Kelsier landing max scatters on me before. It is not fun.
And this is a map that's not too hard to do it, actually.
I've been nuked so many times by him in scrims. He is scary, man.
I saw Dehaka took a 4. I think the minion kills give you Essence 1?
Minion
Is that
kills
what
give you Essence 1, yes.
On 4. I mean,
Oh, Hero Stalker.
Oh, Hero Stalker, okay.
Yeah.
Usually you see Hero Stalker with the continued Essence, WCDR.
So the
That's
question
probably the
is,
only peculiar thing I see, or unique.
how do you think MLG is going to play this fight? Doesn't look to me like they're skirmishing that much for fighting over this tribute. To be honest, to me, it looks like they're posturing to go for the poor red robot.
Yeah,
I think Red's dead.
I would literally do the same thing here, but if he can create enough space where their team gets
his team gets a trib. That's not worth it.
Well, it kind of is, because his team gets a trib. Yeah, they would have had 3-3. 3-3 trib. Like, their team still doesn't push well. So stalling for another objective.
You didn't instantly lose the game, but they're going to have 20, and then they're going to do something that will probably doom you. Like, for instance, take a boss in 30 seconds and then push core. Like, I don't know. I think it's already checkmate.
Well,
they went for the red robot kill because it was the only play on the map that didn't pose any risks to them, and once they made that play, they effectively won the game.
But if you're red robot or a blue team,
You need to freeze and hover in and out of vision. Make it as unreliable as you possibly can to soak. Like, you can't fast soak. And you also don't want to be in a lane with no bushes. Like, there are ways to play it. It's just CC is not a position where they
going
can
on
actually...
your rail bot.
Yeah, Roger's gonna be fine.
Didn't even get the ult out. So
They might-
maybe taking a keep here.
Congrats! If you try to push for the end,
Probably not even.
you fail.
Yeah.
And Valimar's just here somehow. I was like, if they can sell the backs here, it's already done. Robot's probably
might
gonna
be able
get
to-
spotted. Godfilth lands a massive
Oh.
Stormbolt into Stormbolt. The disc missed, though.
Okay.
Red Robot is not going to make it out of here alive.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
And then the boss is going to have 3
That's good.
katas. Vince
Okay.
and Down Yours still haven't backed yet. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's
They
going to
never
be
Lucio's running down
the
Rhaegar.
end
Look,
right here.
show Lucio. Oh, I didn't know. if
Nah,
Rhaegar
it doesn't matter. Oh, Vince is running a little bit low. He might actually die here. Oh. Might have gone a little too hard there. Doesn't really matter. The core's still dead. Seapog's gonna go down to Valimar. Mason Blaze goes
Alright.
down. Kelsier's gonna drop. But the core is dead. I'm sorry. Like,
Wait, if it
Roger.
lived?
How did Roger get here? Did he go over the wall there? Yeah, he went over the wall there. He's like,
Almost got interested at the end there. Almost.
I don't know. Maybe I make casts too boring because I predict how things are going to end 2 minutes before they do. But I was like, that was...
No, I think most people saw it as an uphill battle for
Yeah, but it's like...
blue.
No. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
I think once Red Robot gave up the kill there, gave up the ghost, if you will, there wasn't really anything his team could do. And to be honest, his team would have had to have completely changed the laning format they were using in order to do anything with that. Like,
All right, so who picked last map and again?
great question. Who picked the last map? That would have been the squad of CC, so I'm going to put that on the board right now. It'd be nice to see a game 3. I think CC can pull it out.
Yeah, they're definitely a good enough team to
Mm.
steal a map. I mean, I see the players and the caliber players. I don't know like how they play together. Or follow them that closely, to be honest.
Yeah,
But
it's like-
I know they're all really good. So
Just for the record, most of these players are better than me. So,
same.
is what it is.
But I'm curious how they want to do that because I felt like they did. Like they had a plan of in the draft, to be honest.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't know. I still think that the Tracer just is not needed on that map because it cannot do everything that map requires. And they hadn't fulfilled the draft requirements by the time they picked out the Tracer.
I don't know. They lost a lot early, which they really did not want to do. They were trying
Alright.
to scale and just be safe.
Yeah, just I don't think
Um,
they scale that well.
Tell me if the lobby's up. I'll try and join on you.
Did you not join off of me already?
No.
Well, we're
did it.
going to be doing this cast format again. I'm
Are you
sorry.
serious?
Yeah,
No, wait.
I thought you were watching. I thought you would
It
have
says
noticed.
lobby.
What?
Your thing says lobby on my screen.
Yeah,
But the
I
draft's
mean
already
it
started?
now. The draft started. It still says lobby even when in draft.
That's fine.
All right, I guess that means we're doing one camera mode this game. Anyways, this was a map pick once again by CC. It looks like that's super spicy.
I feel like better teams pick map over first pick.
Well,
And I think that only happens at the highest level, but
that is a
Yeah.
perspective.
we can ask in the post-game interview.
Sure. Just hoping to send Valimar away. He's always a joy to talk with.
Okay.
Sorry,
You
that
think now?
that was a little
I'm pretty,
toxic.
I'm pretty sure. Gosh, I'm terrible with team names.
Yeah.
Team on the right has
MLG
always,
or ACA.
always after winning map 1, not picked a talent or trolled the hell out of game 2.
That
Do
is
they
correct.
show that much disrespect to these guys?
I don't think so. I'd be a
I mean,
little bit surprised if they did.
they break the streak if they don't, first off, so maybe that's their policy, is to win game 1 and always not troll. Like the one time it was
Always
only one
troll.
Viking out there, which they
Yeah, I
lost that
know.
one.
They
The other
always
time was
troll.
no talents on Garrosh, and I think that's the only 2 so far. So
I don't know. I think a few teams have managed to snatch wins from them, even while
yeah,
they weren't
and
trolling. And I
oh,
feel like
okay.
CC could do that. So I don't know if you troll. If you were playing it on MLG. Yeah, I don't think they're trolling. Unless they're doing like All Bruiser.
It could be an Alex Straza thing.
Oh, no.
The crusade calls.
Alright.
Sons of Joe.
Pretty normal. Now this is where we'll get our first inklings of something is going funny in the draft. Okay. Valamar's a really good mouth, just for the record, so it's not completely troll.
Yeah, I agree.
I
I
cannot.
think Maya is up in priority now.
Yeah. But do you know why his mouth is so frustrating to deal with
No?
on a map like this if you're playing either Hanzo or Joe?
He'll never be in front
He'll
line?
never be in vision the entire game, and he'll have his cleanse on everyone ready to pop the second you fire any kind of CC. So basically, he's going to be King of Denial in this game. It's really cool to watch when you're not being the victim of it. And it also opens up the side of MLG to run a hypermobile comp, because you basically just put the heal on, then your healer does whatever. They can go wherever. It's semi-global, in a way. Blaze is pretty strong. Stukov kind of exploits Malph's lack of a true cleanse. So, there's that.
Yeah.
It's not a bad draft call. Varian. Malthael. It's a 4-man hogger. That's pretty nasty. Malthael
Maya, right?
bullies Blaze. Yeah, you go Maya if you're on the side of CC here. Like, you need to do something to punish the extra melee, but same time, though, Blaze is going to spend the entire game to let the... Huh. I've never seen a draft go this way. I have no idea if that was a good pick or not.
Let's see. I actually expected the Maya, just because CPX plays a good Maya too. If I'm not mistaken, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like I saw him pop off in one of the CCL matches, actually.
So
Does the blanket reach hammer? The extended range on Malthael reach hammer, or no? I don't know that matters too much.
doesn't
but,
really matter. Can you just blow him away whenever he comes in range? I don't know what the lanes are going to be looking like. Like, there are so many ways you can start this, so many ways you can play this. This is a matchup hunting game. Where it's like, the Blaze has to run away from the Malthael. The Hammer kind of has to run away from a few others.
Actually, hammer seems pretty safe, right? For a while. There's no cleanse for them, but it's also hard for them to just blow them up. Like, doesn't matter. Right?
This is
I
gonna be a
guess there
weird game.
could be falling sword, bunker even
Anyways,
to like.
Kelsier is playing Hogger. Godfilth is playing Variant. Valimar is playing Malfurion. Mason Blaze is playing Malthael. And Roger is playing Sylvanas. What the fuck is Hogger currently doing? Is he in the core? He's in the core. That's so funny. So cursed, but so funny. Doesn't look like we're seeing any Sylvanas cheese from the start.
All right, I want to announce blue.
Go for it.
On the blue side, you got Red Robot on the Blaze, Vince on the Joe, Yeah Boy on Hammer, and CPX on the Hanzo.
Oh, Kelsier doesn't quite get the spin off. Malthael starting bot lane. Blaze
Hammer
is
going top too.
Yeah, these lane matchups are already weird. Kelsier wins
Wait.
against the Hammer.
So Blaze went down when Malthael was down?
I don't know about that, to be honest. That feels like a inaccuracy.
Maybe they... I'm not sure. Either way, I think Red's winning
Getting
early,
bullied.
right?
Whoa, Red Robot is in danger.
Like,
I think Red Robot is dead. We'll see in a few seconds. No, he makes it out. And now it's Roger who's dead. Right? Right?
No.
That
It's a bunch of
was clustered.
battling back and forth.
Yeah, boy makes it out. Alive, it seems.
I think Hogger's still gonna get some push damage.
Blaze is doing 4-man double soak. Seapog and Daniel's camping. Vince isn't anchoring. I feel like that is a declaration of, I know you have a variant, I don't care.
Well, yeah, it's
its
pre-4
anchoring.
variant, but he's getting body blocked. Oh, yeah.
Oh, there goes Vince.
Wait, Malthael should... Oh.
Disgusting. Yeah, he's gonna miss some soak for that, but who cares? You're up a kill, you're up tempo. You're gonna win the camp trade now. And yeah, we see throwing shade this game. So hammer killing is on the itinerary of this Malthael.
I think you do that anyway into this.
Kind
I don't
of,
know.
just it makes it easier to get without being hit or dismounted prematurely. That camp was
Oh,
pretty
that's
damn
some
fast.
push done, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
One of the things Malthael is actually low-key good at. So if you take the Hogger from us, we're probably going to force Arc to play Malthael or Blaze. On Ultrac Pass, that is.
Okay. Alright,
Vince
see.
is getting intercepted.
He's gonna get body blocked again, right?
Roger. Oh, look at that positioning from Blaze. I mean, Mason Blaze, that is.
Oh.
Like, he caught that charge, and I think Vince now dies, as does poor Red Robot. Like, so much of that back is on Mason Blaze sidestepping right into Red Robot's charge.
I'm
Disgusting.
scared for these last two. Oh no, the
Down
dismount
Mowers is probably going to drop here.
is gone.
Yeah. That's a fort in 3 minutes. This is pretty spicy. Not so much. All right. How do I see the
Camera.
shot? I know. Oh, Vince is dying. Well, looks like Kelsier's caught the first 20. Sorry.
Not the perma spin, but
Yeah, the perma-spin on this
Job
map is
done.
really weird.
okay.
Oh,
so
Hammer's being caught on the chase. Makes it out with about 100 HP.
does he?
CC misses a whole bunch of soak in that lane and takes a whole bunch of chip. Not something you want to do when you're about to get whammed. Hogger with the highly aggressive clear. And this camp is probably just gonna die to the Punisher the second it's grabbed.
Yeah. 39 in it. Hogger getting free soak bot.
Yeah.
I wonder if they wanted 10, ideally.
Ideally, it's just that camp potentially pushes you out of it. So I figure they just decided to cap it when they did because it's convenient. Vince baits it over. Yeah, boys, hitting as much as possible. Roger's got the stun out. Mason Blaze might jump over onto the Yaboy at any second. Godfield forces out Seapog.
This is a very dead fort.
Yeah, this fort's gone. That's 2 forts in 5 minutes.
About to pop. They need to get out of there.
Hogger's grabbed a good portion of the wall mid lane.
They're looking now that they're 10. No.
Yeah. So we see classic ults. Maybe Hogger does something different. Yeah, it's Horde of Ball. I have vivid memories of getting trapped multiple times with Horde of Pult in Storm. It's an ult that's really difficult to use properly in chokes, but it is devastating when used properly. We might see some of that this game. Maybe. Mason Blaze being aggressive.
Let's see.
Sound Circle Lamps.
Probably free here.
Kelsier being highly aggressive. Vince is caught. Probably going to drop here. Red Row out with a stall. Vince is getting really low. Mason Blaze has another double. He might be able to finish the kill all on his own. No, just barely incapable. And that's a third fort. Yeah, boy makes it out thanks to the self-cleanse. Roger does not pick up that kill. Might be the first to go down here. No. Makes it out. Red Robot's now in danger. Doesn't have bunker, so he's just going to die to this. Nope, survives with 2 HP, and then immediately dies to the dot.
It went a while with no one dying. But hey.
Man, Godfield can charge Vince from pretty far here.
My.
Boom!
Ooh, we got the combo. Oh. Kind of remarkable there.
Yeah. Well, like, you saw that charge on Godfilth onto the wall, right? It's such an annoying thing to do.
Ulting in, spinning.
Does not catch ya, boy. No! Valve gets the kill.
Does he die for it?
Yes, he does! Okay. What a massive shove. Yeah. We're also seeing some great Warbringer value out of Godfilth so far. Seapog's getting run at. Doesn't quite have enough damage. The cleanse is in on Valimar.
But he's just going to get slowed right after,
damage. Yeah.
And they catch him off, right? Yeah.
I don't think so. Not immediately, anyways. Oh, okay, nice shot. Seapog manages to find the kill. One more stack of... Wait. Is it meant to be baseline? Or am I misremembering Malf things?
No, it's not baseline.
Ah, yeah, it's a 13. Nice to have bonus movement speed on Malf. It allows you to do a lot of side steps that otherwise aren't possible.
Yeah, and just get the Moonfire and back up right away.
Yeah.
So objectives bot, trying to get some, again, a pretty strong first objective for MLG.
Yeah, like MLG's in a great position to win this one thanks to 13. But I do think the crew on the side of
Varian flanking, Varian deep.
Dare, yeah, this is pretty wild.
This is the Godfill.
This is the Godfill we love. Oh, he baits out massive shove. And that's his entire... Oh, huge arrow. Vince doesn't have much to follow through.
Dang, Puddle, they were in
and we see that 13 for Varian. Freaking Shattering Throw finds the kill on Joe.
Scary. The first ult's combo looked so good, and now I'm terrified for him.
I don't know. Like, we just saw the big problem with a Hanzo Hammer DPS lineup. If you don't have access to BFG, you cannot engage in those kinds of dive plays. Godfield with another disgusting flank.
All right, top pushing away at the same time here.
Yeah. I think that's gonna be game, set, and match. Got Filth with the gank push. I don't think Red Robot's gonna make it out of this one. Got his bunker, but it's rapidly depleting. Massive stun from Kelsier. The charge does not let him get out. Not the pick they need to end from this position, but I don't like CC's odds at holding on here. They're going to be down 16 shortly. We might see some massive dive. They still have Sylvanas' Black Arrows. It's just, they're going to have to go at this keep minimum. Yeah, boys, pumping numbers on the hammer. Vince is stunned. Vince is probably going to drop here. The arrow on the counter.
That's right.
And there goes Vince. Mason Blaze makes it out, lives to fight another day. Would not have done so if he wasn't up 2 levels, to be honest. Kelsier is diving in again like a maniac. Loses half his health for his troubles. But Yeah Boy is out of this, and that keep goes down.
Alright, so that ends the push with a keep. But up 2 levels as well. Over 2 levels.
Honestly though, I've been loving watching God Filth's silly charge modes. Just so going like the entire course.
Like he might be getting in position. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. It looks like they're just gonna take what's theirs. To say all the camps of CC's side.
They have pretty decent camp players.
Yeah. We see the funny massive L from Kelsier. Just one of those spin angles. Top quality Hogger players have to know.
Alright, trade is up. Hammer's bot lane.
Yeah. And I think the fact that Yeah Boy's just showing there is going to give MLG the go-ahead to take this keep for free.
They blessed him.
Kelsier's getting hit with everything, but that mouth cleanse allowed him to sneak away because he ate both of the stuns, then was cleansed, and then just walked out of the puddle. Like I said, Valamar's got some really good moves.
Hammer's in trouble.
He's spraying! No! He just embraced death. It's a disaster. Feast hunt has been called. Red Robot manages to get the bunker off in time, but I don't think he's making it out alive here. Now Roger does not find the pick. Vince is instead becoming the kill target. Kelsier's running CPOG down.
Oh, this is just
Scott just still alive. He still is. And finally, Red Robot goes down. Kelsier's running down the entirety. Godfield is running down everyone. That was a chase through core, out the other end.
Yeah, through a keep.
Hammer's back in. Kelsier gets killed. CPOG lies a massive denial arrow, but he is going down now. No, he jumps away. It's Vince's turn to die.
Oh no.
And there goes the hammer. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see much. And now chases down the Hanzo off screen. Valamar with that bloodthirsty streak. Oh, what a massacre.
Dirty deeds.
Done dirt cheap. Godfield still alive. Makes it out with 100 HP.
Death timer's low. Core still at 90%.
They're down 20.
This is where you get the wipes.
Stop trolling or we might kill you all. Nah, it's not happening. Roger goes down though. No, he doesn't even go down. The core's killed too quickly. GG's. Oops, accidentally fat fingers that.
Now they did pick talents.
True. They did play pretty well. Oh, man.
We'll call that a Storm League game.
Honestly, though, I feel like it's worth pointing out the poor down yours versus Malf numbers.
Yeah.
Like, Malfurion was omnipresent, and I think those kinds of extended trades that Malf and Hogger really love, and to a lesser extent Sylve and Varian, really allows Malph's numbers to shine here. In contrast, poor Stukov cannot stop the team from being split that entire game. So, like, this isn't endemic of down yours issues specifically, but rather endemic of the fact that one of these healers is playing in a team comp that thrives on what that healer provides, and the other one is not. Just no.
Yeah, well, is Down Yours even a healer? They have a bunch of people on their team.
I actually don't know.
Anyway.
They might have summoned. Could offer up an interview, but
You seem hesitant.
I do have things to do. And I'm getting called a nerd.
Very true.
Yeah, I need to go now. Well, thanks to both teams for the highly amusing series.
Yeah, it was fun to watch. I think, they play 2 more games, and it's definitely not as one-sided as those 2 were, so.
Probably. Well,
I mean, we picked it because we thought this was going to be pretty competitive, so.
I'm just going to start a raid and send people off to the other match that was playing. Probably over by now. Alright,
hey, thanks for casting with me.
Aye, that was a fun series.
Have a good